Okay, Bryce, I am so excited to hear all about Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser. Oh my gosh, I'm like a huge
Yes.
fan of Disney and all the things. And from
Great.
what I hear, this 2 day experience is absolutely everything.
It really is. We're so excited to be here talking to you. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is a two-night, fully immersive experience where guests will be able to live out their full Star Wars adventure and really kind of have an incredible immersive experience. So we're excited to talk about it.
Oh my gosh, it is so cool. So, the way I kind of think about this is I love going on cruises and all the
Sure.
things. So, this is kind of like going on a cruise, but going on a cruise to space.
Sure. So it's similar to a cruise type model, of course,
Uh-huh.
where guests will approach their private terminal and kind of leave Earth behind, and then be brought up to space via a launch pod, and then ride around on the Halcyon Star Cruiser.
Oh my gosh, it is so cool. I love the whole concept. Um, but also like I gotta know like what do I wear? What do I
So
wear to this?
I mean, really, you could wear anything you want, but we're
Oh,
encouraging guests to, if they feel sort of like first order aligned, or, maybe you want to be a Twi'lek for 2 days, we encourage guests to really dress the part because it's only going to enhance the immersive nature of the experience. So you
oh
can wear whatever you want.
well, I mean, obviously, you have to be in a role. Whenever you're at Disney, any place, anywhere, I was just saying, like, you have to plan your outfits accordingly. I mean, I have my Mickey ears on right now.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So I would say I would definitely be in costume the whole time, and I bet it is the best people watching. I know that there is lots of different things that you can do with this experience. Can you tell me some of the roles that you can play?
Sure, absolutely. If you feel like you are aligned to first order, kind of likings, you could absolutely lean that way. If you, felt like you were more of a smuggler, you could play that way as well. So there's, a handful of different storylines that you could really play to craft your own immersive experience. And again, each experience is different for every guest on board. The
Yeah.
decisions that you make really affect the outcome of your story.
Yes, that is so cool. And lots of different interactive things also. I also saw like your different cabins that you can stay in.
Sure.
Super cool. Like it is totally teched out. Like you're in a space station. Like you are literally in space. There's screens everywhere. Like you're in space. It's so cool. Is it
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
is it like simulated or you know what I mean?
So the Halcyon Star Cruiser, of course, has beautiful, well-appointed cabins that
Yes.
every guest and their party will be able to stay in. And of course, on board a Star Cruiser, every cabin is going to have a beautiful view into space. So as you're cruising through the galaxy, you're going to be able to look out your window in your cabin and see various planets kind of floating by, various ships, because of course you're traveling all the way to the edge of wild space. So you never know what you're going to see out your window.
So cool. And so basically so when I think about this like I said I think about a cruise and how everything is scheduled and dinner times. Do you have a scheduled dinner time and all the things like that?
So again, it's very similar to a cruise type model, but
Uh
if you go to Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser.com, we actually have a sample itinerary that you can kind of check out and you can kind of see how your experience could be broken out. Again, depending on the decisions that you make, your itinerary could shift and change, so you never
oh,
really know what your experience is going to be.
oh gosh, so you definitely don't have a schedule. It's literally like based on like how you just go with the flow basically.
Yeah, sort of. There will be, loose itinerary items because we want for guests to be able to experience all that the Halcyon Star Cruiser has to offer. But, you might have conversations with somebody on board that could shift your itinerary one way or the other.
hmm And let me tell you, a lot of my adult friends, a lot of my family, we are all huge fans of Star Wars. This is not only a kid event,
Sure.
this is
Yep.
also for adults. You can bring your group of friends with you, and it just sounds so much fun. And I was looking at your food, and it looks so cool. Like the whole concept of the food and the art is amazing.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Again, the Halcyon has really traveled around the galaxy, and we've collected recipes from all over the galaxy. So, you might have a sampling from Felucia, you might have a sampling from Kashyyyk, and what does that look like to our guests? And all of the food on board is going to be familiar, but with a Star Wars twist. So they're artfully created and really kind of keep guests in story.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. What about the cocktails? Fun
Sure.
cocktails, fun
Of
spacey
course.
cocktails.
Of course, no Star Cruiser would be complete without an onboard lounge, and our lounge is no exception. So, you will be able to go into our lounge, have a seat, maybe play a rousing game of sabacc while sipping on your galactic space cocktail.
Oh my gosh.
And we're really trying to take cocktails and turn them on their head to have a Star Wars focus and feel in story.
Oh my gosh. That is you're speaking my language. Food, good drinks, good vibes, so much
Yes,
fun.
there is
People
not a lack of
watching.
it.
I love it.
Sure, sure.
Okay, so when can you start booking this?
So
Like
bookings are
now?
actually open now, so you should absolutely go to StarWarsGalacticStarCruiser.com and look at bookings. And then our first sailing is March 1, 2022,
Whoa, that is literally right around the corner.
just around the corner.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. So you got to get to booking like right now if you want to go on that. I mean, who doesn't want to go on the first selling, right?
We're encouraging everybody to head over to the website and take a look at the cabins, take a look at all that the website has to offer. It's very detailed, has a
Mhm.
great schematic of the ship, so you can really kind of explore the little parts and pieces of the Halcyon Star Cruiser, and kind of decide when you want to take your Star Wars adventure and really take it to the next level.
Absolutely. And for everyone wondering, this is at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, not the
Yes.
California Disneyland.
Absolutely. We're
Okay.
lucky enough to have a Chandrila Starline terminal at Walt Disney World, just
Yes.
south of Disney's Hollywood Studios, where you can show up, get your car parked, and head on up to space.
Tell me about the amazing excursion that we're going to take while on board.
Sure. So, no, again, no kind of Star Cruiser would be complete without excursions. And depending on where our Star Cruiser is headed, this happens to be we're cruising by the planet of Batu. So, guests will be able to board a transport that is flown up from Batu, have a seat, and then be taken down to the planet where your story will continue. So we're really expanding on all of the beautiful work done for Galaxy's Edge and weaving it into our story. So still, the choices that you make down on Batu will affect your story on board the Star Cruiser.
So cool. That is just so amazing. I love this whole concept. And of course, I'm not even surprised because Disney is amazing, first of
Yeah,
all. But also, of course, you can meet characters along the
sure.
way. The whole time you're there for your 2 days, you're going to meet plenty of characters. So that's going to be super awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big Star Cruiser, and it's you never know who's going to be on board. So you're going to be cruising with many different folks, and you'll be able to have many different interactions that are going to steer your adventure one way or the other.
So fun. I also heard that you can have dinner with the captain.
I mean, anything can happen in the
Anything.
dining room. Yes, absolutely. So you never know what's going to happen. We have various experiences on board that you'll be able to choose. So you never know what can happen.
This is so much fun. I'm literally about to pull everybody from Austin, Texas. We are coming to Orlando,
Great.
Florida, and we are going on the Galactic Star Cruiser. I'm
We're
so
very
ready.
excited to have you.
So you got to go and book it like ASAP
Yeah,
because
absolutely. Again, you should go to StarWarsGalacticStarCruiser.com, check out the cabins, decide what kind of adventure you want to have, and go ahead and book it.
yeah, because you have different cabins to choose from and just all the things for people's accommodations. So lots of different
Exactly.
things.
Exactly. We have a few different cabin types, and those are explained on the website as well.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you so much for giving me your time. I had to come with my
You
Mickey
came
ears on,
prepared. You came
and
prepared. We love it.
heck yeah. So super excited, and thank you for your time.
Thanks. Thanks so much for coming. Appreciate it.